Okay, welcome to part two of taking a taxi. And we're going to be looking at similar things to what we learned in the first lesson, except we're going to look at some differences when we use masculine nouns. So just a quick review, we're using the word querer, which means to want, and we're speaking in the first person, so we're saying quiero, which means I want, when we're saying something we want. So quiero. And you could look at it, split it up like this. Quiero, if that helps you. Quiero, if it's a lot of vowels for you to look at when you're a beginning learner. So quiero, or as we did in the last lesson, quiero, if that helps. And just a reminder once again that QU makes a K sound, so it's never qua. So QU, think of it more like a K. So when you see a QU, it's more like a K for quiero. Okay. So we learned last time that quiero ir a means I want to go to, and we looked at a few different places we were going to go. So, for example, we said quiero ir a la playa means I want to go to the beach. Quiero ir a la playa. Now, just so you know, la playa is a feminine noun. So we wanted to look at some other places to go. Let's learn some new places we can go. So for example, we want to go to the park. The word for the park in Spanish is el parque. El parque. So the park is a masculine noun, whereas the beach is a feminine noun. So for feminine nouns we say la, and for masculine nouns we say el. So it's la playa and el parque. Now there's one thing you should know in Spanish, just because it's maybe something that doesn't sound very nice to say quiero ir a el. You kind of get this sort of guttural stop when you say two vowels together like that when they're two separate words. So quiero ir a el parque. The people who decided to make the Spanish language decided they wanted to change that. So instead of a el, when we see that for to the, same as we had a la means to the, a el, we're going to combine that to al, to one word. So we eliminate the e and we smush that l together and we say al, which is like a el, but we just squeeze it together. So al means to the. It represents both of those words, to the. So we say quiero ir al parque means I want to go to the park. Okay, so quiero ir a la playa or quiero ir al parque in this case when it's a masculine noun. Okay, so if you remember from the last lesson, we want to, can you remember this place up top, what it was called? La plaza. That's right. So quiero ir a la plaza means I want to go to the plaza. And below we have a hospital. I'm going to give you a hint. This is what we call a cognate. A cognate, something that sounds very similar in Spanish as it does to in English, as it does in English. And the word for hospital is el hospital. Hospital. Just a reminder too, H is silent in Spanish, so it's el hospital. Once again, we are going to squish the a and the l together to make al. So we say quiero ir al hospital. Quiero ir al hospital. I want to go to the hospital. So first one up top, again, this is review from the last lesson. Can you remember how do we say the fair? The fair? It was la feria. Quiero ir a la feria. Quiero ir a la feria, por favor. I want to go to the fair, please. Now we're introducing a new vocabulary, the bank. Again, this is another cognate. You'll find there's a lot of these in Spanish, and I'll touch on those in a different lesson about cognates. But here we go. The bank in Spanish is el banco. So we have la feria is a feminine noun. El banco is a masculine noun. Once again, we're going to combine the a and the el together And we're going to say quiero ir al banco. Quiero ir al banco. I want to go to the bank. So a little review of what we just learned. So what we've seen so far, just some vocab, la playa, we've got la plaza, we have la feria, we have new vocabulary, masculine nouns, el parque, another masculine noun, el hospital, and the last masculine noun, el banco. So we have three feminine nouns, la playa, la plaza, la feria, and three masculine places, el parque, el hospital, el banco. So quiero ir a la means I want to go to the, and we use that when we're speaking about something feminine, and when it's masculine, we simply say quiero ir al. But it also means I want to go to the fill in the blank. So we have quiero ir a la playa, quiero ir a la plaza, quiero ir a la feria, all feminine ones, and we do the masculine nouns. It's quiero ir al parque, quiero ir al hospital, and quiero ir al banco. Great, so let's just do a little practice, and then we'll move on to something new in the following lesson. So, first of all, can you tell me what these three greetings would be for good morning, good afternoon, and good evening? Think about it for a second. Say it out loud. So we have buenos días, good morning, buenas tardes, good afternoon, and buenas noches. Good job on that. So now we're going to look at some scenarios where we have a different time of day in a different place. And I want you to think of how to say, in this case, it would be good morning, I want to go to the hospital. Buenos días, quiero ir al hospital. Good job. Buenos días, quiero ir al hospital, por favor. Next, so this is our afternoon time. So we're looking to, it's afternoon and we want to go to the fair. Buenas tardes, quiero ir a la feria, por favor. Buenas tardes, quiero ir a la feria, por favor. It is buenas tardes, quiero ir a la feria. Excelente. Next. Buenas noches, that's right. Quiero ir al parque, por favor. Al parque. Buenas noches. Quiero ir al parque, por favor. Quiero ir al parque. Great. Afternoon, and we're going to the beach. That's right. Buenas tardes. Quiero ir a la playa, por favor. A la playa, por favor. Buenas tardes. Quiero ir a la playa, por favor. Buenas noches. Quiero ir a la plaza, por favor. Buenas noches. Quiero ir a la plaza, por favor. Buenas noches. Quiero ir a la plaza, por favor. Buenos días. Quiero ir al banco. Quiero ir al banco, por favor. Buenos días. Quiero ir al banco, por favor. And that's it. Good job. Thanks for sticking with me. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Buen trabajo. Good job. And stay tuned for the following lesson. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave me any comments, anything that you liked, something you think I could improve. I would be happy to hear back from you, and I just hope to have these videos keep getting better and have something that will be helping you learn. So, as always, keep on Spanishing.